All right, so what is going on, guys? It is your boy here, the combat consultant, the soundboard god, Jacob Kooperman, the most muscular man in all of sports combat media, except for maybe Chael Sonnen, but I mean, that goes without saying. But we do have to talk about this new boxing tournament called Kingpyn. Now, I didn't personally know about it until it started making its way around the social sphere, or at least the influencer boxing social sphere, in large part thanks to a Nissan Gibb bringing a lot of that kind of hype to the promotion. I know also Ellie Brooke is a part of that too. And I think it's a great idea, man. I know in past videos we talked about Misfits tag team boxing and how I thought it was a good creative idea, but it would have to be pretty concisely executed upon to be a really viable product. Now, I love new ideas in this space. I think whenever you have anything new, especially an emerging market such as this one, you should be trying to breathe new life whenever you can into these different type of events. I also think it's great that athletes are getting different looks from different promotions, right? Now you have Kingpyn, you have Social Gloves, say what you want about their controversies. You have Creator Clash. I mean, all these different opportunities for creators to go out there and test their worth, shop around, right? It's almost like traditional boxing. I like that social boxing or influencer boxing is, I wouldn't say copying, because copying kind of has a negative connotation attached to it. They're grabbing certain parts from mainstream boxing and bringing it into their sport. I really, really like that. For those of you that don't know, there are tournaments like this that are put on in the world of regular boxing or mainstream boxing. And this idea is just practical enough to where it makes sense, right? It adds something. That's the biggest problem I had with tag team boxing, was that I thought it didn't really add anything to the sport as a whole. We should be aiming for this middle ground between creativity and addition to the sport, right? When you come up with new ideas, they should clash together, not to make a pun for Creator Clash, but you know, you guys know what I'm trying to say. They should come together and they should add a solid layer to this developing building, right? Brick upon brick upon brick. That way you get new influencers involved, you get new athletes involved, then all of a sudden you have Le'Veon Bell boxing. So, you know, so it keeps on climbing. Wade Concept had a really good video and he titled it Gibb Wants War with Misfits. And that's kind of dramatized for clicks, obviously, but the idea is there. He's saying, listen, look, Misfits is not gonna be the only promotion available to fans. If you wanna watch a Nissan Gibb, you go over to this promotion. Just in the same way that there's UFC, there's Bellator, there's ONE FC, right? In boxing, there's Showtime Boxing, there's ESPN Top Rank Boxing. I just can't understate how good of an addition this is to the boxing world. And recently the lineups were announced, so I figured we could go through them now. Shout out to Social KO, man, 556 subscribers. He's doing his thing. He made it easy for me to find these results. You got King Kenny, My Mate Nate, and Nissan Gibb versus McBroom 2, which we'll have to do a breakdown video on. Jarvis versus Zanetti. I think also Deji might be fighting in this Kingpyn tournament, so that's fantastic in itself. Look, this is what an emerging market niche looks like, and we are seeing the influencer scene thrive. Not only is it good for competition, right? Keeping Misfits on its toes, because if you don't have any competition, usually your product becomes a little bit stale, but it also helps that, hey, maybe the title holder from this, you know, tournament, that the final man out of these 16 people, or the final woman out of these 16, I guess they'd have a woman and a man, both crowned as the champion. They can then take that and say, hey, I want to go over to Social Gloves. Hey, I want to go over to Misfits. Hey, I want to go over here, there, you know? So it's such a net positive, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. Also, shout out to them. They got a ton of legit stadiums. The O2, the 3 Arena in Dublin, I mean, at the OVO in Wembley. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, your predictions. I have been your boy, the combat consultant, the soundboard guy, Jacob Kooperman, the largest arms in all of sports media, or in all of combat sports media. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.